Alright guys, it is me Hitman here once again with another Destiny video, and this time it is actually going to be a video of a glimmer farm that I found. Obviously there was actually a video put up a while ago of on Triton HD about this, but obviously found just a slightly different and easier method because it just is a lot easier. So what you're going to need to do for this is get the House of Wolves DLC and start up the mission A Kell Rising. Now this is probably one of the first missions you get actually in the House of Wolves DLC. It's pretty easy, and basically what you're going to need to do is just spawn into the mission. You'll see 3 heavy pikes ahead of you, and you're just going to take the heavy pikes and just pretty much go through the entire mission with them. It doesn't really make much difference. They're pretty much just there. They'll give you some extra firepower, and obviously with this glimmer farm you don't actually have to do anything. Like, I literally just put a tape around the R2 trigger on my PS4 controller, and I just fired non-stop. Like, I don't even have to do anything. I went away, got some to eat, edited some videos. Yeah, so it's actually pretty handy, and I believe it's about 27,000 glimmer per half hour, because it's 90 glimmer per 6 seconds, which means it's actually quite a lot of glimmer. So it's actually really good, really good glimmer farm. And it's actually very easy to do as long as you have the House of Wolves DLC. Obviously there are other ones like the Dark Beyond mission and stuff like that, the Exclusion Zone, but this is probably one of the best ones I've found in a while. So basically just keep going through the mission. You'll find a spider tank, or devil walker, whatever, wolf walker in this case, and just kill it. And then next you can just kill all of the vandals and dregs and stuff that are next to it, and just take one of their pikes if yours is damaged. It's probably best to just take one of theirs, because you want yours to be as undamaged as possible when you're going through the mission. So next you're just going to take the pike and continue through the mission. All the missions are just fairly linear, like you just follow the same route. So just take your pike straight up to the top here, and you will see kind of like a small wall or barrier in front of you, that leads up to the next part of the mission. But just park yourself perfectly horizontal to it and press R1. Just kind of spam R1 and it will fire decoys out of the left side of your heavy pike. Now the decoys will make your pike just kind of flip up into the air, almost flying, and it'll just make you just come up over the top of the little wall. And yeah, you'll keep going to the next part of the mission. So basically from now on you're just continuing the mission the same way that you would if you were doing it normally. Just make sure you keep your pike with you, and if you die you will have to restart the mission to keep your pike. So next you're just going to come to this part of the mission here. This is kind of the last little kind of wave bit. There are 3 waves of Fallen, and what you want to do is you're going to have to wait for the second wave where there is a servitor. What you're going to need to do is actually just take out all of your weapons, doesn't matter, and just kill everything except for the servitor. Make sure you do keep the servitor alive, as you need the servitor alive, something alive, to do the glitch. The servitor just happens to be the slowest and will cause you the least amount of trouble when you're trying to do it. So yeah, just take the scorch cannon, your rocket launchers, whatever you can, just kill everything, and just basically make your way back up to the top to take your pike. Now another great way of doing this, if you want to make it a bit faster, is just park the pike up on top where I have, and when all the enemies just come running up that little gangway to where you are, you can just spray down there with the pike and kill them all. It's so easy, and it just makes it a little bit less time consuming to do this. And this mission, for what I'm doing, does actually take about between 5 and 7 minutes to just go through the mission part. And yeah, so just follow exactly where I go. You're basically just going straight back out into the Ember Caves, where the Pack of Wolves is always prowling, so this is actually a really good place to do it. And if you have pikes, Pack of Wolves die so easy. So next, what you're going to do is just take the pike out of the mission zone and go to the Shattered Coast. Now the Shattered Coast, what we're doing here is we're going to just be firing non-stop into this room over here to do the glimmer farm. Now what you need to do first is just clear out all the enemies that are initially in there, as they will need to die to start the spawn run. So just kill everything you can, make sure they're all dead, and make sure that they're dead. So yeah, so just keep doing those. What you're going to need to do is just come back straight up top here, and about halfway between the tree and the edge, you're just going to need to park yourself. There is actually one spot where you can actually park, and just literally it doesn't move. Sometimes the kick of the bullets firing from the heavy pike does make the pike move around a bit, and you will have to adjust your crosshairs, but there is one little dip where you can put the pike and it won't move at all. So you can, I put masking tape or whatever, electrical tape, on my controller, and I was able to just keep it in the same spot, and I went off, edited some videos, did some got something to eat, whatever. But yeah, so it's actually really easy. Just pop an ether seed, and you'll get 90 glimmer every 6 seconds, which does mean 27,000 glimmer even per half hour, if my maths are correct. Probably not, but yeah. So basically, that's about it. Like, this glimmer farm is so easy. It takes negligible time, and as long as you've actually done it properly, you should get tons of glimmer. Like, it's also handy if you get a friend to be with you. If your friend just stands beside the pike and pops an ether seed, because he's in your fire team, he'll actually get the glimmer as well. But sometimes the servitor can actually just come straight out of the room and spawn left or right, and you will kind of need your friend just so that you don't have to move your pike. He can just fire a sniper bullet at the servitor and just kill him. It doesn't really make much difference, but it'll kind of stop the servitor from getting away, and will keep your spawns going as quick as possible. It's probably the best way to do it if you want to get a glimmer, as much glimmer as possible. But yeah, so it's pretty handy. I really like this glitch, or this glimmer farm rather. It's not so much a glitch, but it is kind of like a little exploit of the game. Yeah, it's actually really good. It works so well, and I'm actually really happy with the fact that it is there, because I've managed to get some Iron Banner gear. I've been re-rolling a lot of guns lately, especially I found some old Iron Banner guns in my vault, so I've been re-rolling them a lot. I might actually get a video up, because I probably got the best roll ever on any gun ever for the Gellen's Demise. So I was actually really happy with that, and it worked so well. So yeah, guys, I've been Hitman. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. Yeah. Thank you for watching, it really means a lot, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Hitman, out.